Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. How y'all doing today? Now, I know we look a little different. Okay, we look a little different. We look a little different this morning. Okay, I'm sorry we look a little different. This is a new computer. Okay, so I'm trying to get the kinks out. Now, I want to share something with y'all. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me well. Let me know. Am I coming through static? If I'm coming through static or anything, let me know. Put a one in the chat if I'm good. If I'm not good, put a two in the chat. Okay. This is a new computer. So my king just got me another computer. So I just want to see how it is. It looks so dark though. Can you see it? It's a little dark, right? I should have did a test run. I should have did a test run. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I said that already. Walker, good morning, sir. Supreme 10, what's up? How are you? Young, how you doing? Trey, how are you? Melania, I see you. Connie, David, how are you? I have never seen you two before. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for rocking with us. My mods, please remember we are not in our space, okay? So any foolery, just drop them from the channel. You don't have to time nobody out, just drop them, okay? So we about to do what it do, okay? We about to do what it do this morning. Shout out to Anton Daniels. I'm getting this content from this brother this morning. Shout out to Anton Daniels. A lot of people don't feel his content. Some of them think he's arrogant or whatever, but let me share something with you. Some of the stuff that Anton dropped be truth. It be truth, okay? And he ran across some content on somebody else's platform, and a young woman got up there and she said she left her husband because he was corny. She left her husband because he was corny. So that's why you see the title today. I said, ladies, why do we want Tupac in a suit? Why do we want Tupac in a suit? So we gonna dissect this foolery this morning. We not gonna be too long. Y'all know how we do. Okay. I just want y'all to hear what the young woman excuse was, and then we gonna dissect this foolery. Um, Everybody that's here, please put a one in the chat. Okay. Put a one in the chat. Everybody that's here, put a one in the chat. Also, please like and subscribe to the channel if you feel the content. Okay. I appreciate you. So we about to do what it do. Let's go into it. Shout out to Anton Daniels once again. We about to go into it. Here we go.
Worship what I walked on. He was that, but he was too corny for me. Like, tell me sit down, tell me stop going out. Don't put your hands on me, but put your foot down. Like, every time I want to go out, I can go out. Anytime I want to, I can, whatever, do it.
How did it get that far? They don't drop a bomb like that. How did it get that far? So you ain't just learned he was corny when you married. Right.
Did you marry him and he was corny? I did, because I had a son and I wanted him to have a family, and I don't have a family. It's just been my mama, my brother, my sister, and just my strong guy.
I'm sorry, this fucked up.
Was that his son? Yes. Right. Yes. No. I'm not saying why it's fucked up. Yes. Hold up. So yeah. One mic. So I was a good.
So she said that. Now I know it's a lot of staticky, but I hope it went through. Okay. But she said she left him because he was corny. She said he let me do whatever I wanted to do. And I just was doing my own thing. I was going out with my girls. I was having a good time. He just let me do whatever I wanted to do. And I wanted him to put his foot down. Now, she says she left this man because he was corny. She wanted to hang out with her friends. She wanted to do everything her friends was doing. And she said only why she got married was because she didn't want her son to go through what she went through. She wanted her son to have a father. And that was her father. So that was his father. So she married her baby daddy. Okay. She married this man. How many of us ran across good men, and some of us have destroyed these good men? How many men have ran across good women and they have destroyed good women? See, we out here seeking for something that doesn't exist. Tupac in a suit does not exist. Now, I want to share something with you. We always go to that analogy, right? That Tupac, we want a man that's a thug, and we want him to be business savvy, and it's that does not mix. It doesn't go together. You know, when that goes together, you will get a man who have done nonsense in his youth, okay? And then when he gets older and he begins to get wealthy, okay? Because he made some moves that benefited him. That's only how you will get somebody like that. Like everybody always talking about, Jay-Z, this and that. Jay-Z went through some bullshit before he has got the famous as he is right now. He went through bullshit first. Okay? He went through the trenches first. Okay? And how old is Jay-Z? And now he got money. See, a lot of us don't know how to play the long game. A lot of us don't know how to be patient. A lot of us don't know how to build. You will never be able to get this man because some of y'all don't understand the assignment. Some of y'all would rather just run in the street and do foolery. Hey, King, how are you? Anissa, how you doing? Y'all would rather run in the street because you don't like the brother that's corny. And I want to share something with you. The brother that's corny is the real king. The one that's corny is the real king. I always tell y'all that. The one who's boasting and big balling and all that, he's the jester. He's the jester. I have always said this to y'all. This young woman left a good man because he was corny. He was corny. She left a good man because he was corny. What do you think happened to that man? He turned into a monster. After they separated, they divorced, he turned into a monster. You want to know why? Because more than likely she told him, you're boring. You're corny. This is why I don't want you. So now this man went out and turned into a monster. How many people live this truth today? That because he was being good to her, he was loving on her, he was being kind, he was doing the right thing, but she'll say he was being corny. So now he said, you know what? Out the gate, I'm just going to be a dog. Out the gate, I'm just going to be a dog. I'm going to screw whoever I want to screw, and whoever get hurt, let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may. And that goes for our sisters too. You a good woman, you doing the right thing, you taking care of home, you maintaining and all this, and then you find out he fucking a hoe. He fucking a hoe. Okay? And you like, what the hell? And then he tell you that a man need a wife and a hoe. You know, and you like, I'm a good wife. I do everything I'm supposed to do. Why is he still fucking, hoes and shit? Okay? Because I'm going to share something with you. He not ready. He wasn't ready for marriage. This woman here said he was corny. She needs somebody to be more, you know, talk shit to her, put her in her place. This is what she said. So let me share something with you. She wasn't ready. See, people like y'all who not ready, and you say this person is corny, you need this woman to be a hoe, please stop marrying. Please stop marrying. Just go somewhere in a corner and sit in the chair with a dunce hat on. Please stop marrying. Because y'all not helping. Y'all not helping at all. Because all y'all producing is broken homes. You're not helping. When you step your foot into marriage, be ready. Be ready. Listen, marriage is not for the faint of hearts. It is not. It is not for the faint of hearts. It is not for the weak. See, a lot of y'all will get out here and say, you want a good man. I want a good man. I want a man to treat me well and love on me. But the problem is, you miss this man. You miss this man. Now, later when this young woman get older, when she get older, she gonna think about this man. She gonna think about this same man that she hurt. Because remember, she got to see him. She got to see him because they have a child together. When he go off and get married again and his life has changed, then she gonna be saying just like this woman stole my life. The new wife, this woman stole my life. Because that's what y'all do. This woman stole my life. If it wasn't for her, I would be in that same house that they live in. No, baby, you messed this up on your own. You said he was corny. And y'all think it's okay to call men corny. Are we supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Is men supposed to be hype all the time? Are they supposed to be hype all the time? Like, you know, are they supposed to be screaming and hollering all the time? Are they supposed to be jumping in your face and telling you what to do and what not to do? Is that supposed to be all the time? Because aren't you an adult? You know better. You know better. Why I gotta tell you not to be wearing slutty clothes outside? Why I gotta tell you not to be up in men's faces? Why I gotta tell you don't be on the phone all night with men? Why I gotta tell you that? You're a grown ass woman. Why I gotta tell you that? This is the problem that we have. She left this good man because she wanna be a 304. She wanna be a thought. If you're not ready for marriage, baby, please, y'all, stop fucking. Stop fucking. It's not helping. It is not helping. Because what's going on is that y'all bringing babies into this world and they need a strong foundation and y'all not doing it. You not doing the work. See, everybody think marriage is just some death sentence or something like that, but it's not. Marriage is an amazing concept when you got it together. Even through the hard times, the rough times, marriage is what you make it, baby. Marriage is what you make it. If you want it to be rough, it's going to be rough. If you want it to be easy, it's going to be easy. It depends on you and your husband. My sisters, I want you to understand that part. It depends on you and your husband. How you want this thing to play out. Yes, it is. King said, marriage is a full-time job. Yes, it is. It is. It's a career. And it breaks my heart when you hear this young woman say, this man she married was corny. Check this out. Let's keep playing it. Shout out to Anton Daniels.
My nigga, he wasn't cheating on me. worship what I walked on. He was that, but he was too corny for me. Like, tell me sit down, tell me stop going out. God. Don't put your hands on me, but put your foot down. Like, every time I want to go out, I can go out. Anytime I want to, I can, whatever, do it.
How did it get that far? They don't drop a bomb like that. How did it get that far? You ain't just learned he was corny when you married. Right.
Did you marry him and he was corny? I did, because I had a son and I wanted him to have a family, and I don't have a family. It's just been my mama, my brother, my sister, and just my strong dad.
I'm sorry, this fucked up.
Was that your son? Yes. Yes. No. I'm not saying why. Yes. Hold up. Oh, so one mic. So I was a good wife. I came to bed with the lingerie on, danced and freaky shit, and that shit ain't for me. I don't think I ever want to be married again. But the bitches that with the married men, I feel you guys. They come home angry as shit, mad because they gotta take care of kids, mad because your wife, in the house, you want to look at porn, you want to play video games, you want to do all that little childish shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel the women that are married, and I feel the women that are side bitches, because at the end of the day, he want to be with you, but he can't be with you because he got kids with this bitch. And then you make him
know what you're saying?
What am I saying?
This is why niggas dog women.
He's right. He's right. This is why men dog women, because they have met sisters like her. They have met sisters like her that they were good to, that they loved, that they cherished, and they respected. Okay? They have met women like her. They put 304s on pedestals. Okay? And she broke his heart. I'm just saying. Jay says she doesn't even realize what she was saying. She don't. Let's get into it.
Telling you, I've seen this time and time and time and time again. You would not believe the amount of coaching calls or the amount of conversations that I've been a part of as a result of being visible online and then running into people, and then people wanting to be, included in certain conversations, and then one thing leads to the other, whatever, so on and so forth. Sitting at the bar, having certain conversations with women that want to have extended conversations, even though they shouldn't even be there in the first place, because they are married and they supposed to be at home, and they got a kid at home and a husband at home, and they not trying to go home. They trying to get chose. Third, corny. And she knew that he was corny, and the reason that she settled for him is because he was a safe option, not the option that she wanted.
Now, you heard Anton. He said she settled. He was a safe option. He was a safe option. How many women have done this to good men? And right now, men are in these marriages right now that she only chose you because you was a safe option. You was a safe option. She got tired of being dogged out in the street and being hurt. And so now she goes and get a quiet man because she needs help. I watched a woman on Kendra G. She had 5 children. Okay. 5 children. Married to her husband for 20 years, 22 years. And they recently had divorce. They had 2 children of their own together. But mind you, the husband had raised the 5. So now she had 2 more children, so 7 total. And he raised all these kids. She got on Kendra G's show and said, I raised all my children. So Kendra G said, so you telling me that the husband you married never helped you at all? She was like, well, he paid the bills and stuff like that, but I took care of my children. So you telling me paying the bills is not taking care of your children? A roof over the head, water, light, gas, that's not taking care of the children, because the children need those things. They need those things to live comfortable, don't they? But you sat up there and said you take care of your children, and he took you with 5 babies. And what you give him, his motherfucking reward after 22 years, is that you leave his ass. That's his reward. That's why I say heifers like this, you don't deserve no men. You don't deserve no men. Heifers like this, you don't deserve no men. So now after 22 years, you ready to get slutted out, because that's what's going to happen. Because you done came on Kendra G show, you done told the truth. And when men find out why you left your previous husband, and that shit don't make no sense to them, I don't know how many times I said this already. But when they find out why you left your previous husband and that shit don't make sense to them, you know what they gonna do? They just gonna fuck you, baby. That's all. That's all. That's all. You just gonna get fucked and that's it. And when they feel like it, they gonna call you. That's it. They gonna call you. Now, y'all always get up here on social media and you will tell your story. You're gonna tell your story, but you want everybody to agree with your bullshit. Now you got up here right now talking about, well, I could see why, I feel bad for the side chicks and I feel bad for the wives because, the wives got to do everything. And then the side chicks got to deal with him because he unhappy with his wife. Let me share something with you. There are a lot of men that are happy with their wives. There are a lot of men that are happy with their wives. That the wives that are on their A game. Every man that is married is not miserable. He's not. Men are creatures of habit. They like everything to flow the way it should. And if it doesn't, they off. They like, what the hell is going on? Because this was not supposed to go like that. It's not. So this is how we even catch our brothers too, because if they're creatures of habit. So if they're doing something, it'll be off. Something will be off and you'll be able to catch them. That's why most of the time when they doing stuff, we catch them because they're creatures of habit. But my sisters, let me share a little tidbit with y'all. Please stop believing that marriage is some nightmare walking. Please stop believing that. Yes, you wear a lot of hats in marriage, but the benefits outweigh everything else. You have a provider and a protector. Someone that is in your corner that never want to see anything bad happen to you. Have you ever had somebody that's in your corner that never want to see anything bad happen to you? No. A lot of y'all can't say that, except you talking about your parents. And some of your parents you can't even say that about. Someone who never wants to see you hurt, who always want to be on your side. You understand? That's a healthy marriage. That's a healthy marriage. That you and him are one. That's a healthy marriage. Stop listening to these women who have been married before and they don't understand the assignment. They don't understand the assignment. See, right now, this young woman, she just want to be slutted out. That's it. She just want to be slutted out. That's it. Okay? They say women have a whole phase. I'm going to share something with you. She doesn't. Women really don't have a whole phase. They lying about that shit. They lying. You know what it is? She was hurt. She was hurt, or either somebody touched her when she was young and she got fast. Okay? They don't really have no whole phase, because I'm going to share something with you. We not designed to be hoes. We not. We're not supposed to be. But because y'all got this you got this liberation nonsense going on, you think it makes sense. Our bodies is not designed to be fucking everybody. Our bodies are not for that. Can you imagine having so many men doing exercise on you? Because that's exercise, baby. That ain't nothing more. That's exercise. Somebody jumping on you, pounding you out. That is exercise. That will mess up your whole uterus. That is exercise. Okay? But you want to get slutted out. In your young age, you want to get slutted out because you think that this makes sense. You think it makes sense. And it doesn't. He's corny. And I'm going to share something with you. When you get old as me, you will wish you had a man like that. You will wish you had a man like that. I'll share a little story with you. And my king permitted me to tell it. Okay? Now, my husband had a woman that he loved so much. This is way before he met me, when he was in his 20s. He had a woman he loved so much. He was in love with this woman. Do you hear me? He was in love with this woman. He worshiped the ground she walked on. He loved her. Okay? If you ask him about it now, he'll tell you, baby, it's all you. He'll say it's all me. But I know everybody you're going to be in love one time in your life. Okay? I'm not sad about it. But you're going to be in love one time in your life. Okay? And then it takes another woman to come in. If you got hurt by this woman, it takes another woman to come in and mend your heart. Okay? So he was in love with this woman and he did everything for her. He was kind to her, sweet to her. He loved her. And I'm quite sure he wanted to marry her. But she was like this woman right here. This one right here. She was just like this woman. I want to be a hoe and I want to fuck around with everybody. And I still want you because you taking care of me, you know. And when my king finally found out what was going on, he was like, mm-mm. And she played on his heartstrings like, you love me. We've been together. And he was like, nah, I can't. I can't. The way I was brought up, the way I was raised, I can't fuck with you like that. So I got to let you go. So he let her go. He let her go. And they all had mutual friends. They all knew each other, everything. He had to let her go. Okay. Now check this out. Years later, when I got to date him, he was already in his 30s now. Okay. When I got to date him, he was in his 30s. Okay. Okay. I got to date him. Now, when I was dating him, this man was riding me. Do you hear me? Every time I was getting a phone call. Okay. And mind you, I worked late at night. Okay. I did the night shift. Okay. Let's talk about it. I worked late at night, did the night shift. So he would call me in the morning, early in the morning, and I didn't get a chance to answer the phone because I was asleep. Okay. This brother, mind you, he worked in the afternoon. This brother would come to the house early in the morning, banging on my door like, what is going on? Why you ain't answering the phone? So I'm like half sleep and everything, waking up. I said, listen, babe, I work at night, okay? I gotta sleep in the morning. After I drop those kids off at school, I gotta go to sleep, okay? You know, I was like, I gotta go to sleep because I had my son and I had my niece living with me at the time. My little niece, she big now. But this is when we were dating. And so I had to make sure they went off to school and I went straight to bed after that, okay? So now, this brother will be knocking, like trying to knock the door down, thinking I'm doing something. And I had to sit down and talk to him. I said, something is not right. So let's talk about this. Something is not right. And he would be like, what you mean? I was like, do you think I'm the type of woman that will hurt you? And he said, you know, women do some shit. You know, they do some sneaky stuff. Good morning, Grace. How are you, Skinny? What's going on, sir? It's good to see you. Green Beans, I see you. So said women do some sneaky shit. I said, they do. I said, but I'm going to share something with you. If I'm going to dog you, you gonna know. You gonna know. I'm not going to show no interest in you. I'm going to hurt you. You're going to know. I'm the type of woman that I'm going to tell you the truth. If I don't want you, you going to know. Hey, Tara, what's up, baby? What's going on? Tara, why you not blue anymore? What's going on here? Wait a minute. Is this the right Tara? Tara, why you not blue no more? No, this is this my Tara. Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on. Yep, I got you, baby. Hold on, because I'm like, why are you not blue no more? Okay, I got you, Tara. Go ahead. Tara, type something. I want to see something. I want to see if I made you a mod. See if it went through. Okay, good morning, Mr. He said. How are you? It's good to see you. So this what happened. So now he will ride me. He will ride me, and I explain, okay, I got you, Tara. So I would explain all these things and try to tell him, like, listen, I'm not doing anything. I wouldn't play you. I love you. You know what I'm saying? We were just dating. But because of the shit he been through with this other woman, okay, he was like, on guard because he already put in his heart and mind that he wanted to marry me. Good morning, Mr. He said. I hope I said good morning. He already put in his heart and mind he wanted to marry me. So he didn't want anything to be crazy. He wanted to be able to trust me. And I'll share with you when I believe I won my husband's trust. Okay. Mind you, we had already got married, but our first child, she looked like him. She looked like him. And I had won his trust then. But check this out. I took him, okay, to do a DNA test on our daughter. He said, why are you taking me to court? We was already married. I said, because I want you to understand that I'm not here to hurt you. That's what I told him. Okay. And for other reasons too, but we're not going to go into that. So, and the other reasons wasn't bad. It was something that we had to handle legally. Okay. So we did the DNA for our first child. And my husband looked at me. He said, girl, oh my God. I said, yeah, she's yours. I'm not doing anything. She's yours. And he looked at me. He smiled so hard. And he was like, I can't believe it. I'm like, yeah, she looked like you. She's yours. Did Dana judge the case? That's why I tell y'all that don't be offended when you are challenged with a paternity test. Even though by law, he's still the father by law. But don't be offended if you got to have Dana judge your case. Because I'm going to share something with you. It brings you and your husband and the baby closer. Because he knows that this child is his. Okay? So with that being said, because my king was hurt and he was in love with this woman in his 20s, that carried over even when he got his 30s, when he got with me, because he was like, I don't trust women because you will be a good guy and you will do everything right. And then she tell you too corny. We don't go out enough. We don't do. Mind you, this man have to work. He has to work. Okay. And most of the time, a lot of men work more than 8 hours a day. So this man got to work to maintain his lifestyle. Okay. So, and also maintain you too. because the money my king was throwing at this chick, I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? He just was being good because he saw her and thought that this who I would spend the rest of my life with. But because, you know, my king was too nice. And that's sad. You got to be evil, you know what I'm saying, for a woman to respect you. That's horrible. But we always say, I want a good guy. I want a good man. I want a good man. But you would rather have Tupac because you want a Tupac in a suit. But I'm going to share something with you. Tupac was not always Tupac. He wasn't. It took somebody to tell him, you too square. It took somebody, may his soul rest in peace. It took somebody to tell him, you corny. You not like the other brothers. So I got to be gangster and go upside your head and whoop your ass for you to respect me. Can you imagine? I got to call you bitch, hoe, slut for you to respect me. I can't just call you queen. You look beautiful today. I appreciate you. Let's go out to eat. I can't just be good to you. I got to call you a slut, a bitch, a hoe. I got to call you all out your name. I got to go upside your head for you to know that I love you or for you to think I love you. I got to whoop your ass for you to think I love you. That's crazy. My sisters, I know that a lot of this is because what we saw growing up. You know, you saw your mama going through some shit. And so now you see your mama after she done got her ass whooped by her boyfriend, she's still hugging up and kissing on him and shit. I know it's because of that. I know it's because of that. It's a lot of stuff that you see that was toxic growing up and you think it makes sense. Like, check this out. Our girls, right, see their mama and their daddy, and they see how affectionate we are to one another and how we like to spend time with one another, okay? And how we like to be lovey-dovey. More than likely, these girls will be the same way. They ain't never see their father lay hands on me. Their father has never touched me, never whooped my ass or nothing, okay? Never cursed me out and called me be this and be that. Never did none of that stuff. Okay? So if a man try that with them, they gonna immediately say, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? This is wrong because I wasn't raised like that. My mama and my daddy didn't go through that. You see? So children mimic what they see. How many times have I said that before? Children mimic what they see. You see mama going through a toxic relationship. So now when you get grown, you think this is love, and it's not. I'm going to whoop your ass today. This love, you know, this love right here. I'm going to whoop your ass today. Can you imagine? And then you got everybody that just promote, you know, it's good to be with a thug, you know. And I'm going to share something with you. And a lot of content creators say this today. If the women can change the mindset, she changes the world. If women change the mindset, she changes the world. You want to know why? Because we got in our mind we need a thug. We got in our mind we need a roughneck. Because that's who's going to protect us. We got in our mind that he's the protector. But actually, listen, he's the jester. He's the jester. Tupac, because we have to go back to Tupac, may his soul rest in peace. Tupac was, when he was young, he was nice. He was sweet. He had like even a voice that wasn't like thuggish, okay? Just proper, okay? And he was kind. They have a video of him when he was younger. So sweet and everything, and he was handsome. But because somebody told him he wasn't thug enough, because that, y'all know, back in the day, that's all they wore was those baggy pants back in the day, got the do-rag on, all that back in the day, 8-ball jackets, they was rocking it back in the day. Okay? All right? And so all the women respected the thug attitude. They didn't like the church boy. They didn't like the church boy. No, they didn't. They did not like the church boy. They didn't like the one that was calm. They didn't like the one that wanted greatness. They didn't like him. They didn't like the one who did all his work. Okay? They didn't like that one. They didn't like that one who went to school and did what he was supposed to do. They didn't like him. They liked the one that was the thuggish one, that was always in bullshit. But I'm going to share something with you. He was the most scariest. You want to know why? Because he had to watch his back and he had to show out for the guys who knew him. He had to show out for the guys who knew him. So he had to have this fake persona. He had to have this fake persona. Do you know how many men that are in prison right now because they have some fake thuggish persona because of other men that they know? They had to play it hard. Some of them right now wish that they could turn back the hands of time and they wouldn't have took that ride with some other fools that was in the car. Or they wouldn't have rolled down on somebody they was trying to delete. One person was trying to delete. And so now you ride down with them and you go catch your body. Some of them in prison right now wishing they didn't make those decisions because they want to be roughnecks. But in all reality, they are just jesters. A man that go to work every day. A man that provides for his family. And if he doesn't have a family, he provides for himself. A man that seek God first. Okay? A man that is on his shit. He not out here doing the boo-boo the fool nonsense. And a man that love himself. He is the true king. But we done got it so confused that the true king is the one that's the thug. And he's the jester. See, I watch a lot of videos on IG where the young women will get up here and say, I'd rather have a thug and a scammer than a 9-to-5. You would rather have a thug and a scammer than somebody who is doing a 9-to-5. Can you imagine? So you ready to do bids, huh? You would rather go do a bid than go sit in a beautiful house and enjoy the summer with cookouts. Okay? You go on to great adventures. Okay? You going to vacation in Florida. You going to Africa. You would rather be with somebody who's locked down under 4 walls than be with a man who on his shit. A lot of y'all today sit up there and say, my husband is corny. My husband is boring. You don't know how blessed you are to have a man who is a king. A man that when you need him, he's there. You don't have to go see him on Sunday. You only get to see him on Sunday. Women who understand that they have a king, they get to see this man 7 days a week until Yahweh get ready to call him home. She get to see this man 7 days a week. And you complaining that he's corny. Oh, he's corny. He's corny. He doesn't do these things that I need him to do. And this is why This is why we should not be fucking when we young. This why. Because you have tasted all these appetizers, okay? You have tasted all these appetizers. And so now when the main event come, the main event you don't like because you was fucking when you was young. You was fucking when you was young. Passing that pussy around like it's candy when you were young. So now when the main event come, you don't know how to handle the main event because you've been passed around. You've been dogged out. So when the main event come, you don't know how to treat the main event. You will fuck around and find out. And this is the same thing that happened to my husband. Same thing. That woman that he knew before me that he loved so much, she fucked around and found out. And I won. And I won. Yeah, I'll say it again. And I won. You fucked around and found out. And you lost. And I bet you right now you're regretting your actions, but it's too late. Four children, okay? And 18 years fatherhood. Yes, you fucked around and found out. That's what happened. Now, will I say that my husband settled for me? Will I say he did? I don't know. You have to ask my husband that. I don't know. Hey, Gail at night. How are you, honey? It's good to see you. You have to ask my husband if he settled for me. But I'm going to share something with you. I don't care how or when or whatever. I'm just happy he picked me up from Baby Mama Lane up the street around the damn corner. That's all. All I know is that I'm pleased with my husband and I'm thankful that he loved me in spite of all my wrongdoing. Okay? In spite of it all. That's why I say when men have mercy better than women do. They do. And if anybody want to dispute it, that's your business. But I'm letting you know, men have mercy better than women do. We will get up here and you will get up here. A lot of women will get up here and say, my husband is corny. He does this. He does that. Oh, he's aggravating. Some of y'all get up here and say he aggravating. He aggravating. I can't stand him, this and that. And then when you finally lose him, you wish you can get him back. Because the same men who hollering at you in your DMs and telling you you fine as wine, you look like this, and I keep telling y'all that he just want to fuck you. That's it. Hey, Maya, what's up, baby? He just want to fuck you. There's nothing more. But this man that you married to that love you, that makes sure he provide and he protects for you and those children, he wants you for a lifetime. Y'all always miss that part. You rather go and get slutted out than anything. And our bodies are not designed for that, to get slutted out. It's not. I don't care what other content creators tell you. Your body is not designed to get slutted out. We're not meant for that. See, the mindset change of the woman has to come before you can change the men. It's the truth. Because if we put in our mind, we don't want no thug, we don't want no Tupac in a suit, we just want a man in a suit, they're going to change. They're going to change. If you say, I just want a good man, if women stay on cold like they do when they lying, yeah, I said it. If women stay on cold like they do when they lying, things will work out better. If we all came to the forefront and said we want good men. We want good men. We tired of thugs and gangsters and men in prison and all this stuff. If we get up here and say we tired, we want men in suits. We want men that got 9 to 5. Just regular 9 to 5. You working, ain't you? You working, ain't you? If we just put in our mind, this is what we want, the men will change. The men will change. And you know what they will do? Because they, first of all, listen, the brothers are doing they walk on their own. They like, this is what y'all require of us. We change it. And they change it. They change it. But you still have some brothers who are raised by us that they got that thuggish behavior. Because we like the thug in our men. But I'm going to share something with you. A man in a suit can still whoop somebody's ass if they come against them and try to hurt them. Y'all always miss that part. You want him to be a thug. You want him to be a thug. You want somebody to be whooping on your ass. Instead of sitting you down and talking to you and telling you that this is not right. I require better from you. You can't take that. You can't take that part when he said, I require better. This is why y'all get so mad when we have these heated conversations about what our sisters are doing, because you can't take it that a man is telling you, I require better from you. You want the ones that will get up here and call you all out your name so you could get on the platform and be cursing them out and this and that because he's saying this. But when it's a brother up there talking to you calmly, you still mad. You still mad because why? He's telling you the truth. He's telling you the truth. Now, will I get up here and say all the men on social media is trying to save the community? Nope, I will not get up here and say that lie. Okay? But there are some brothers that want to see change. There are some sisters that want to see change. And there are some sisters that are on demon time. How are you? Good to see you. Long time no see. Thank you for coming to rock with me, baby. I see you. So this is what I'm trying to say to y'all. Only how this thing will change, my sisters, is if we start seeking change. We got to seek the change. My good sisters, we got to stay on the necks of the sisters that's doing foolery. We got to stay on the necks of the sisters that's doing foolery and start guiding these young ones, even when they don't want to hear it. Oh, mama, you old. You don't know what's going on. And you got to let them know, listen, baby, listen. The game don't change. Only the players change. So I know what you're doing and I know your end. Let them know, because they think being out here, being in this 304 culture is something when they got all these types of disease going on right now like crazy. Okay? Going on like crazy. Houston is on fire, baby. Houston is on fire. Now, that's only Houston report, but there's a lot of states that's in trouble. There are a lot of states that's in trouble because y'all out here fucking and ain't nobody taking accountability. Y'all just out here just fucking raw and everything. Okay? Now, I'm not judging. I'm not judging because fucking raw feel good. Okay? I'm not judging at all. I understand. I understand. Okay? But the problem is you don't know this person from Adam. You don't know this person from Adam. And you will let him skeet in you like it's nothing. And then you will turn around and blame him. But it's your body, baby. And you end up with the child. You are in control of everything that will happen with that baby. Because of my body, my choice. You the one that has to cater for that child, take care of that child. Make sure that child eat every day. Go to school like the child's supposed to. Learn like the child's supposed to. You responsible. Let my sisters, my younger women, listen. Don't get up here and say he should have put on a condom. No, baby, you got to make him put on a condom. And if he don't put on a condom, you get your happy ass up and you say you don't get no ass. That's what you do. I don't care how much in heat you are. Get your ass up. Put on your pants, your skirt, whatever you got to do. Get the hell up out of here. Because you don't want no child. You don't want no baby. You shouldn't be fucking anyway. But I know that this is what it is. Y'all gonna do it no matter what. But protect yourself. People not telling you they got HIV. People ain't telling you they got syphilis and gonorrhea. This is for educational purposes. They not going to tell you that. They just going to fuck you raw. And let me share something with you. You can't tell if somebody got something, okay? I don't care how good or whatever they look. You cannot tell they got something. You cannot. You cannot tell that they got something. Use protection. I don't care where you want to find love at. You want to find love across the waters, wherever you want to find love at. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself. The sad part is that this should already be taught in your house. Grown women like me should not have to come to social media and tell grown women like you to strap up, to make him strap up. No grown woman should have to tell you that. This your body. You're supposed to protect your body. You're supposed to know what you put in your body. You're supposed to love yourself. Because let me share something with you. When those test results come back, that something is going on, baby, that's your sentence. Something is going on. Love yourself. You got to love yourself before you can love anybody else. Y'all always miss that part. You want him to be dogging you out and mistreating you and whooping on your ass. And because, oh, he loved me. If he whooping on my ass and he cursing me out and all this and he disrespecting me, he loved me. That's not love. It's not love, baby. It is not love. That man hates you. That man hates you. That's not love. A man who wants to see about you. A man who's wondering late at night that when you getting home, y'all dating and you work at night. And the man that calls you and say, baby, did you make it there safely? And you say yes, that man love you. When you get home in the morning and he calls you and he say, everything all right? And you say yes, that man loves you. A man that drop you off on a date and walk you to your door, that man love you. He want to make sure you get in the house. Or either he watch you from his car to make sure you got in that house safely. That's a man that love you. That's a man that give a damn. Okay? This is the thing that irks my nerve about a lot of y'all. This is the thing that irks my nerve. Because this man will tell you he wants you. He tell you he wants you. But y'all listen to y'all stupid girlfriends. And so now you get this idea in your mind, well, I'm going to tell him that I don't want to be with him no more. Let's see how he react. But I want to share something with you. The brothers are tired of that game. They tired of that shit. They not going to fight you. They not going to argue with you. They not going to argue you down. When you tell a man you don't want to be with them no more, they going to tell you, well, have a nice life. That's what's going to happen. See, before, this was the days of old when Keith Sweat was begging. Y'all remember Keith Sweat? Shout out to Keith Sweat. The days of old when Keith Sweat was begging. That's no more. That is no more. Men are tired. Either you want me or you don't. Don't play no games with me. Either you want me or you don't. I remember, and I'm about to say this little story real quick. I remember me and my king was dating, and I had brothers hollering at me at work and stuff like that. And I was telling my king, and he says to me, so what you think? I said, I think nothing. I told them I have a boyfriend. I think nothing. He said, oh, just like that? I was like, yeah, just like that. I think nothing. I don't need you to compete with somebody who said they want to marry me. Somebody who wants to spend their life with me. My king, there's no comparison. Okay, there's no comparison. I don't need my king, somebody who love me, who check on me. I want him to compete with somebody who just want to fuck me, dick me down. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. What are we doing that for? You out here telling this man who said he want to be with you, you telling him there's other men on the roster that's hollering at you. What the fuck? You done lost your mind. Why are you telling him that? What you supposed to do is shut those other men down and say, listen, I got a man. Y'all remember that song, I Got a Man? What your man got to, yeah, I got a man. This man you dating, he sees greatness in you. He sees potential in you. But you sitting up here and you worried about other men who give two shits about you. You will destroy your relationship. You will destroy what you have, all because you want to see about another man. Now, let me get to the comments. Jay said, no more babies coming back to me. I hear you. Uh-huh. Hey, baby. White said, I know that's right. All they gonna do is tell you the next, tell the next coworker. That's all they gonna do. Malik said, LOL. Mm-hmm. I know. Melania said, they're going to Wendy's for that barbecue nugget without checking the ingredients too. Yes, they are, baby. Mm-hmm. B says, it's two sisters. We're getting those passports. It's a whole world of y'all to discover. Ooh, wait a minute. All right, so we about to get, let me see. We about to finish this up real quick with Anton, because I know I was long-winded. Okay, we about to finish this up with Anton real quick. Check this out. Let's hear what else.
Meaning, and again, corny guys ultimately win in life. But y'all want to be with the dudes that's going to dog y'all out. Y'all want to be with the dudes that's going to be in the streets. You want to be with the dudes that's going to slap you up, grab you up, cheat on you, don't have no real respect for you, and control you, right? They want Tupac in a suit. They want a legalized version of Pop. Fourth, she said that she don't ever want to be married again, and she basically want to be in the streets. This is the culture that women are embracing and that they love and that they want to be a part of, that ultimately is not best for society, but they embrace it anyway. Why? Because it makes them feel a way, not necessarily put them in the best position to raise their children, be an example for their children, provide stability, retirement, all of that stuff. And then she said that he wanted to, in his little leisure time, play video games and all that stuff. Man, listen, bro. She called this guy childish. He home every day. He take care of business. He's on top of things. And this just proves exactly what the guy said at the end. She destroyed. Let me see if he said anything else. She just destroyed a good man. And then these guys wind up turning red and turn red pill, even though she probably took the child out of the home. She wanted to be for the streets. And let me also say that a lot of these guys don't even realize what they're getting themselves into. They get with these women based off of aesthetics or, hot girl summer, or, oh, look at the little cat, dog, whatever that is on the screensaver in the background. I don't know what that is. They get with the guy or they get with the girl based off of not necessarily where they're going. And this is why I tell guys every single day, vet for where you're going, vet for the direction in life where you're going, not necessarily where you've been or not necessarily, where it is that you think you are at that particular moment, because you're not going to be the same person that you are at 20 as you are at 30 and 30 at 40 and 40 and 50. And so now she's a single baby mama, and she's saying that she more or less relates to the side chicks or the chicks in the street because that's the lifestyle that she truly wants to live. Now, later on in life, she probably going to come to a different conclusion and she's going to want to get back with the safe guy.
Later on in life, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. She going to want to be with the safe guy. But bear in mind, she has been used already. Bear in mind, she has been used already. She had a good guy when she was younger. But bear in mind, she will get all dogged out, okay? After him, she got all dogged out, got all that slut out of her. Okay, that hoish behavior. And then now, when she get as old as me, okay? She ain't get as old as me yet. When she get as old as me, she gonna wish she knew a good man. She gonna be up here crying like Vivica Fox talking about, I'm taking boyfriend applications. Okay? You in your 60s talking about you taking boyfriend applications. That does not make sense at all. I don't care who offended at what I said. It is what it is. You should not be taking boyfriend applications in your 60s. I'm sorry. You should not. It doesn't make sense. And I know people are going to be offended by it, but it doesn't. I could understand if your first husband, your husband has went on to glory. Okay. And now you want to date. Okay. I understand that. But if he didn't went on to glory and you know what I'm saying? You should not be. You should not have waited to 60 to try to get in a relationship. Hi, Daniel. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming to rock with me this morning. I got to share this with y'all. Black Man Unfiltered has sent me something this morning, or was it yesterday, I believe. I want y'all to hear this. Check this out. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 minute. It's going.
Yeah, for the people in the back.
It's harder to love a real one than it is to be in a relationship with a fraud.
Say that again for the people in the back.
It is so much harder to be in relationship with a real one than it is to be with a fraud. It's just hard because someone who holds you accountable to who you say you want to be, someone who recognizes your potential but meets you where you are, someone who wants your vulnerability. Like, I want to know how you think. I want to know why you made the choices you made. It requires a level of intimacy that you never have to do when you're just trying to see if someone's cheating and checking phone messages. And like, you don't have to be vulnerable in those relationships. You got to be tough. You got to be strong. You got to be hard. But now here comes someone that says, I want to be your soft place. And you got to figure out, how do I tear these walls down? And you have to figure out, how do I give this language? And how do I let them know up underneath this strength that there is still a broken 13-year-old girl, a broken 15-year-old girl, and I got to let you see her, and to let you see how she sometimes gets upset and flares up, and it's petrifying to let someone that closely into your space.
So what she's saying, I love what she said, and she's right. And Melania is right too, because here we go. They're self-sabotaging themselves out of a good man. Yes, most women do that. This is true. Melania also said the sky high and unrealistic expectations. She's right about that too. See, sometimes we'll get in relationships and this man will be good. There'll be nothing wrong with this man. He ain't got no problems at all. Okay. But you get scared. You get scared and you like, oh no, this can't be right. I don't deserve him. So now you start fucking up. You start fucking up. And I think that's ultimately what happened with my husband's first love. That she was like, I don't deserve this man. Let me start fucking up. But all the while, she hurt this man. Somebody that she knew she loved him, but she hurt him. And a lot of women, we do that. You know that this man is good for you, but in your heart and mind and body and soul, you know he good for you. But your mind will tell you that no, you're not worthy to have this man. You're not worthy. Okay? You're not worthy. So just do whatever you want to do. So, he'll just leave. Okay? You'll fuck up the relationship. So he'll just leave. And I'm going to share something with you. My sisters, we create monsters like that. If you're not ready for a good man, just tell him before you even start trying to get with this man. Just tell him, you not there yet. You not there yet. Okay? You not there yet. You not ready. You not there yet. This woman, what she's saying about how we have been from age 13 or 15, any trauma response that you have, any trauma you've been through growing up, you usually stop at that age that you went through some trauma. That's fucked up, right? Like your age will grow, your body grow, but your mindset is still in that fucked up place where you had trauma. Now, I'm going to share something with you, my personal, experience growing up. Okay. I kind of went through trauma from age, I'll say 7, when I started realizing something was going on in my family. So from age 7 all the way up. So I was somebody problem. I was a grown ass woman, but I was somebody problem because my mindset was 7. My mindset was 7. So I was somebody problem. So what I did was I just worked, kept my head down. I dated here and there. And I was like, I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Not saying I was out there throwing everything. I was not. I just wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready because I didn't know how to choose properly. So I would run into the same type of man that I had just got away from before. Even though they might be looking wrapped in a different color or wrapped in a different clothing, I was still running into the same type of men because there was something in me that needed to change. Something in me that needed to change. So when I say that, ladies, you got to work on you to find the right type of man, I'm saying you got to clean out everything. Shout out to Mr. Bennett. You got to clean out everything that is not right in you for marriage. Because remember, dating is supposed to lead to marriage. Dating is not to just date. No, dating is supposed to lead to marriage. We always miss that part. We have to learn to do better. We have to learn to do better. My young women, understand, take heed to the message. All the years that I have been through trauma growing up, okay, under my mama roof, there was a lot of things that my king helped me unpack. It's like he had to take every age from age 7 and hug her and say, I'm here. I'm here. I'm your protector. I'm your provider. It's like every age and stage that I was, my king had to go and hug each one and say, I'm here. I'm here. So every age had to accept him that, oh, he's here. He's here. He's here to protect me. Okay? And it's sad that a man had to take time and go through every age and step with a woman because she was in trouble. See, I'm going to share something with you. A lot of content creators will tell you, don't go with women who are broken. Do not be with women who are broken. But I will share this with you. If a woman that is broken, but she's willing to listen, she's willing to follow, she's willing to understand the assignment, pull her in. She needs grace. Pull her in. But if she ain't willing to do the motherfucking work, you leave her out there on that street. Leave her where she at. See, I can never tell somebody, don't take a woman that's broken. I was broken. I was broken. Mommy, daddy issues, men issues. I was broken. But all the labels that was placed upon me, my king took time and took all those labels off and said, I label you queen. This is why I look at my husband so differently. This is my best friend, my lover, my husband, of course, my king, my lifeline, my air that I breathe. I love this man more than life itself. And if I ever had to go to war, I would. Because I love him that much. Because I know where he picked me up from. See, a lot of women, you don't understand what it takes for a man to deem you worthy. A lot of y'all think just because of your looks, your hips, your thighs, that this man deem you worthy for that. A lot of men, they have to go through a turmoil with themselves, a fight with themselves, because they have been hurt. They have been used by women who didn't deserve them. So now when they come across the woman that they say this woman deserves grace, they're fighting themselves because they don't want to get hurt again. But when he takes time to assess the situation and find out that this woman is worthy, he's going to give you everything in the world because he knows that the seat that you sit in next to him, you deserve it. You deserve it. My sisters, if you already in the seat sitting next to your king, work your seat, baby. Work your seat. Love this man. Stop worrying about you listening to your friends talking about your husband don't let you do this, your husband don't let you do that. Ask them, do they got a motherfucking husband? Ask them that. Hurt they motherfucking feelings. Ask them, do you got a husband? Because if you don't got a husband, heifer, you can't talk to me. You don't know what it's like to have somebody that will lay their life on the line for you, because that's what a husband is designed to do. It's painful to say, but it's true. He's designed to provide and protect and lay his life on the line for you. That's why when women get up here talking about a woman is a slave in her marriage and this and that, I'm going to share something with you. And I said this before. The true slave is the husband. You want to know why? Because he got to do everything he's supposed to do, even when you don't do what you're supposed to do, my sister. Even when you don't do what you're supposed to do, he still got to do what he's supposed to do. He still got to love you. He still got to provide for you. He still got to pay that mortgage, that light, that gas, the car note, the insurance. He still got to do all those things, even when you don't want to fuck him. Even when you don't want to cook for him. Even when you don't want to show him affection. Even when somebody break into the house, he still got to lay his life on the line for you and those children. Because that is what he is designed for. The man is the true slave in the marriage. Because no matter what, he can't call in sick. He still got to rise to the occasion. And no matter what, when people don't recognize him, he still got to do it. Even when nobody don't tell him, I appreciate you, he still got to do it. He still got to do it. That's the truth. See, my sister, when you get mad or you say, I'm not giving you no pussy, he got to deal with that. If you get in a heated argument with him and say, I ain't gonna cook, he got to deal with that. See, you could say, I ain't gonna do something, and he got to deal with it. But he can't say, I ain't gonna do nothing. He got to do it because he is the protector and provider. And he lays his life down on the line. And I know a lot of y'all may not agree with me, but it is what it is. And I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming to rock with me. I appreciate that. I don't know where this fly came from in here. I appreciate that. Much love to you all. Everybody have a wonderful Saturday. And I appreciate y'all coming by and rocking with me for this hour and 22 minutes. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App. You can also donate through Super Chat. If you want to shop with us, our family business is called UBMRexFashion.com. You will see the links in my bio on my YouTube page. If you want to shop merch with us, YouTube made content creators sell merch. So we got cups, hoodies, bags, water bottles, all that good stuff. They even got baby clothes in here too, y'all. So go check it out if you like, okay? And if you want to donate, like I said, Cash App and Super Chats are available, okay? Much love to y'all. Everybody have a wonderful Saturday. Thank you for coming to rock with me and watch me run my mouth. I greatly appreciate it. Take heed to the message, everybody.